What's up everyone, Elliot here from Entre Educator with another video to help educators make the next step into entrepreneurship. Today, I want to discuss how to hire your first employee for your tutoring agency. Now, recently, for the past few weeks, I've been interviewing other people about their business and about their growth, and I've loved it. I've just learned so much. But for this video, I thought I would switch it up a little bit and do it sort of the old school, me get straight in front of the camera, because, good news, I have recently just hired my first tutor for my tutoring business. I feel like the way that I went about it, I really liked it. And so today I wanted to share my experience with you so that in hopes that you could do the same way or do it even better than this or just learn from my experience. So the first part is that a lot of people might think that you have to go the Google Ads route or put something on Craigslist or throw something out on Facebook. And I would just pause on that note. I don't think any of those are wrong, and I don't think they're bad at all. But the way that I went around it, I think is a smart way, and I'm glad that I thought of it, and so I wanted to share it. As many of you know, I tutor math. The majority, like 98% of what I do is tutor math to students from 3rd through 8th grade. And I was looking for someone who could tutor math, take some of those tutoring hours off my hands and give responsibility to someone else. So before I did an ads campaign or anything like that, what I did is I reached out to 5 universities that I personally am familiar with because of either the area that I live in or either I went there or I had a friend that went there, and I just like the feel of the universities. And because I'm tutoring math and what I need is a math tutor, I reached out to the professors of mathematics education at those 5 universities. I just introduced myself. I said, hey, my name's Elliot. I own an online tutoring company, and I'm looking for someone to take some of the responsibility off my hands and give an opportunity to learn more about online education and just tutor online. Do you have a superstar student who you'd recommend? And I was really happy with the feedback that I got. Although some professors I didn't hear from back at all, some I did, and it was just another little link to connect with someone in the space. And so I thought that was a cool method of finding a tutor. So, and then the second thing that I want to share with you is how they had to enroll or how they had to apply for the position. So as you can see on the flyer that I made, it doesn't give a contact email, and I did that on purpose. It was designed like that on purpose, because I didn't want it to be just so easy to reach out to me. I wanted to build in a small set of critical thinking step to this. And so what I did is I added a new page onto my tutoring website, and I said to use the form below. So I submitted the poster to the professors submitted the poster to their students, and then the student would have to think about how they can apply to the position without just straight sending an email. And I will have to say that I'm really glad that I took that step in using a critical thinking aspect to apply, because for every person who applied for the position, I would say I had 3 people apply that wrote to me through either my email or the email that's on the website. But that's not how you were supposed to apply for the position. But they would say, hey, I'm interested in the tutoring position. I heard about it through X, Y, or Z, person, group, place, and I would like to, interview for the position. But I also had people who went through the correct steps and applied through the form that was on the website. And those are the only people that I talked with. And so, and I will say that I was really happy with the small group of individuals that applied kind of correctly. And so that, just building in that is that critical thinking aspect is something that you might want to consider as well if you're in the same position I am, where I have tutoring hours that I am just going to have hard time attending to. So like I said, I'm giving the responsibility to someone else. And now, again, I am super happy to announce that I have my first employee, my first tutor, who's going to be working as an independent contractor. And that's the third thing that I want to get into is how do you set up payment? How do you, discuss with them the working hours? And so what I'm doing is that they are working as an independent contractor. So every time that they tutor, they get paid, right? And it's my job to give them hours, to push them along students. So I know that there's a lot, this is a deeper discussion, and there's, probably questions that you might have about taxes and, forming your LLC or maybe S Corp, with employees, right? But as far as payment goes, payment these days is pretty easy. You can use a payment platform like Venmo, Square. I'm using PayPal, and it's pretty slick. And so that's basically what I'm just flowing off the top of my head, but that's really what the method is what I wanted to share, and then the payment processing, and then also the employee type, which will be independent contractor. Now, I think that my business was growing, but it wasn't growing as big as it was because I was the person in the machine and working on the machine at the same time. And I think that it's healthy for your tutoring business to start outsourcing that work to someone else so that you can work on growing it. Everyone, if you felt that this video provided you value, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. EntreEducator is the place for educators to take the next step, take that leap, learn the information, how to become an entrepreneur. All right, everyone. See you in the next video.